What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. So today we've actually got some news on the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition, and yes, there's actually been a trailer that's been released today, and unfortunately I cannot play it because I will get copyrighted, but there were some screenshots on the newswire that I've screenshotted, and we will talk about them in the video. I've only screenshotted a few of them because I didn't want to use all of them just to talk about so much in the video, but even though we've got a few of them, and we'll talk about the little changes and show you what the screenshots are. So if you want to see the trailer, I'll leave a link in the description and you can watch the trailer for yourselves. Okay, so we're going to start off with the characters then. So in this screenshot we've got apparently Claude Speed here. So according to this, he actually looks so much different, which obviously they are going to look so much different in the remake. So to be honest, this makes Claude look like he's now a younger age. But even though I don't see anything wrong with Claude anyway, but even though he looks like he's now got a bit of a stubble growing on his beard and that, and his hair looks more light brownish and all that, not dark brown. But the clothing looks a bit different, and the shoes don't really look any different, but other than that, the trousers and the jacket looks a bit different and all that. So anyways, but even though, that's Claude's Speed for you. And here is another screenshot. We've got Claude using a flamethrower, and pretty much the same look really, as Claude never really showed any facial expressions, but in the background we got some buildings and all that look a bit more detailed than that. But even though at the moment the screenshots look amazing, but when we get into the game, I'll review it anyway. So and you look and see for yourself anyway. So, anyways, and the sky looks much more clearer in the dark. So, but even though that's the second screenshot, and this is the third screenshot. And if you can look closely, the Uzi looks a bit different. The Uzi looks like the one from GTA 4, to be honest, if you can look very closely. So the Uzi looks a bit different. So that's the only change that we saw in this one. So, and Claude apparently has pockets in his leather jacket, I've just realised in this screenshot. So the Uzi looks a bit different, so that's one change. Okay, so here we've got Tommy Facchetti. So at the moment, Tommy's shirt looks more better, to be honest, in this one, as he looks more brighter and all that. But even though that Uzi looks a bit big now, because I think in the original it wasn't. The size was different on the Uzi, but the Uzi in this one looks a bit more bigger apparently, and it looks a bit more shinier really. But I really hope they don't go too much with shiny with the characters in there. And Tommy apparently now has a beard, so Tommy has now finally grown some facial hair after all. But in the background I can see that skimmer plane, which is a really nice colour. So, but anyways, let's have a look at some more. And we got Tommy in his Mr. Facchetti suit, which looks more detailed as well, as we can actually see the buttons on it a bit. So, but I hope they release more screenshots very soon or something, and when we get into the game I'll have a look at some more. So, like I said, the suit looks a bit more detailed. I thought it was going to be the suit that he wears in the cutscenes, but if you wear the suit during the cutscenes in the classic, his suit casually changes colour in that. So, but even though, I don't know if that will still be a thing, but we'll actually find out soon enough. Now in this one, Tommy really does look like he's gained some weight. His arms look a bit more thicker, and his shirt looks a bit more smaller, and he looks like he's got a bit of a belly going in this screenshot. So, wow, Tommy, you really have gained some weight, eh? But even though, at least we can actually see his fingers at least and all that. So, but the jeans look a bit more detailed than that, and we can actually see the buttons on the Hawaiian shirt more clearer. But even though, let's move on to the next one. And this is a screenshot from one of the missions in Vice City, which I'm probably not going to say, but I think we all remember it by now. But if it's your first time playing it, then I won't say the mission out, but I know what it is. So this is technically one of the missions of what it will look like, and once again, it's still detailed, and in the back, the mansion looks a bit more detailed as well, which hopefully when we get into the game we'll see more as we go along. So yeah. Okay, so now we've got San Andreas. So this is the CJ Definitive Edition screenshot. So CJ has had a complete change, and once again has things in it, and his shoes look a bit more different. So at the moment, I'm just saying everything looks different because I'm just saying boring answers. But even though, let's move on to the next one. Okay, now here we can actually see some of the rain physics on the floor. And so I think when it's actually raining, it's going to have like that GTA 5 weather effect where it's going to like splash on the floor or something, which I still probably don't know yet. But even though the cars look a bit more shinier and look a bit more see-through. So, and CJ's assault rifle looks totally different, because I think I remember in the classic version, the assault rifle was orange and chrome, but now it's black and orange. So, the assault rifle looks a different colour, so that's the one change that I definitely see so far. And this is one of the screenshots from the missions, so, like I said, I got much to say about it, really, but, this is what it will pretty much look like when you do one of the missions for them, so okay, and we can actually see inside of Sweet's house. How nice. And back to GTA 3 now. I like the colour on the Banshee, as pretty much I did like the Xbox version of the Banshee in GTA 3, so so far, this is probably when you get the police on you with the wanted levels and that, so at the moment the Banshee looks really nice. I like the colour on the Banshee, so this is what it's most likely going to be when we play it. And we got Sweet doing a drive-by. And like I said, not much to say about it. His cap looks a bit more detailed anyway, and once again, nothing much to say about it. So I think I got one more. So like I said, I didn't really show all of it because I didn't want to take much length of the video. So so at the moment, if you want to pre-order it right now, then I recommend pre-ordering it because the games come out on the 11th of November. So like I said, if you want to go and pre-order it right now, go and pre-order it, or if you want to wait till it's released and then you can buy it. But I've pretty much pre-ordered it, so so I can review it to people, because there are some people who have not bought it yet until, you know, if it's actually really good, which I totally understand. So if you want, I can play through the game and you can see for yourself. So like I said, I think the games are pretty much just going to be the same, really, and like the story and that, so I don't think I need to do any like first time playing or anything to get used to it, so as I've pretty much played it over the years, so I can pretty much just get started into it and just see what I can do, at least as I'm doing the walkthrough. So anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.
Say good night, Mr. Diaz.